Hi, welcome to Pyrography Made Easy. I'm Brenda. In this episode, I'm going to share with you what I do when I'm going to be burning on a musical instrument. This is going to be a time-lapse type of video. It's not a tutorial, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Todd wanted me to burn a deep sea diver on his latest guitar build. I started out by doing this test burn first. The test burn allows me to work out the tonal values and correct any composition issues before I'm burning on the actual musical instrument. This particular guitar was going to be a replica Fender Stratocaster. He carved the body out of maple, but I don't have any video of him doing that step. The inset photo shows the guitar with some of the major components in place so that I could get a good visual on how much area I had to work with. After my test burn was done, I started burning on the guitar. I kept a photo of my test burn nearby to use as reference. One change I made with the actual artwork was to add light radiating outward from the lantern. That idea came to me after I had burned in the legs, so I used my customizer engraver equipped with a green rubber polishing bit to remove the color. The diver is only 6 inches tall by 2 inches wide, so I used a micro writer on a lot of the smaller details. I don't know how long it took me to burn in the diver. All I can tell you is that I spent a total of 17 1/4 hours creating all of the artwork on the guitar. I did a test burn for every single design on the guitar. This may seem like a lot of extra work, but I often discover problems during the test burn. For example, with this anglerfish, I was originally planning on burning in the face and a little bit of the body. I figured the paint would cover up the portion of the body I didn't burn in. I tested this idea out to make sure it would work the way I was hoping. An added bonus is that it allowed Todd to see the color and make sure he liked it before I sprayed it onto the guitar. I am super glad I did this test because my idea failed. You can easily see that I didn't burn the entire fish. To make matters worse, the paint looked glossy when applied over the pyrography. Here's how the front of the guitar turned out. Here's a close-up of the diver. This shows the back side of the guitar, and here's a close-up of the anglerfish. Now it was time to airbrush color onto the guitar. I started out with a translucent black by Calm Art. This color toned down the bright maple wood, and it allowed me to emphasize the light radiating outward from the lantern. I did the same thing with the back of the guitar. This time I avoided spraying around the anglerfish's bright lure. After I was done spraying several light coats of black over the guitar, I began spraying a custom turquoise color. This was applied in very light layers too. There are cotton balls in the component sockets because Todd didn't want any possible chance of the paint interacting with the electronics. Here's the before and after I applied paint to the guitar. Here's a front view of the guitar, the back of the guitar, and this is the guitar with the components just sitting there to get an idea of how it will look assembled. I didn't like how dark the diver was, so I removed some of the paint from the helmet and some of the other metallic objects. Now that the artwork is done, Todd could add the electronics to the guitar. Here he is working on the pickups and the volume knobs. Once that was done, then it was time to assemble the guitar. And here is how it looks completely assembled. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.